Winter 2025 is coming in hot, or should I say, coming in frosty with a side of emotional heat. Anime fans, it's time to break out your blankets because we've got a lineup of sequels so hype, they'll make even your seasonal depression do a Naruto run out the door. Let's jump into the top returning heavy hitters of this winter, and trust me, this list slaps harder than a Sakuga fight scene. First up, Solo Leveling Season 2, or as I like to call it, Solo Flexing. Our boy Jinwoo is back, and he's still out here grinding harder than a gacha whale during a limited time event. You thought the first season's animation budget was insane? Well, rumor has it, this time they've sold the studio CEO's kidney to fund even more particle effects. This season promises to be all about Jinwoo's rise from overpowered bad boy to god-tier daddy. Imagine if Saitama Kido went and Levi had a love child. Yeah, it's that kind of energy. Get ready to witness monster fights so epic you'll forget you're still in your mom's basement. Next on the list, Kushia Noit Gou Season 2, aka Breaking Bad Feudal Edition. Maomao is back and she's solving Imperial Palace mysteries like she's on some Sherlock Holmes x Nancy Drew x Ghibli vibes. If you thought the first season was like a relaxing cup of tea, think again. This time, the stakes are higher, the poisons are deadlier, and Maomao's sass off the charts. Honestly, this show has so much palace drama, it makes Bridgerton look like a sleepover party. Also, let's be real, Maomao's facial expressions alone deserve their own spin-off series. If you're into clever heroines and plot twists sharper than a kunai, this one's for you. Moving on, we've got Happy Marriage Season 2, or as I like to call it, My Toxic Romance. What happens when two people who barely know each other try to make a marriage work? Apparently a whole lot of awkward flirting, dramatic misunderstandings, and more spicy tension than a bottle of sriracha. Chiwa and Hokuto are back, and their relationship is about as stable as my sleep schedule during anime season. But hey, who doesn't love a good will they or won't they? Murder each other, or make out. It's romantic, it's chaotic, and it'll probably make you question why you're still single. Spoiler alert, it's because you've been watching anime instead of dating. Now let's talk about Jibuku Shonen Hanako-kun Season 2, aka Toilet Bound Spirit King returns. Hanako's back, and this time, things are about to get even spookier, quirkier, and more heart-wrenching than before. This show is like Scooby-Doo on steroids, but with prettier boys and way more ghostly existential crises. If the art style doesn't hypnotize you, the plot twists will. Hanako and Nene's dynamic is the perfect mix of sweet, sad, and absolutely chaotic. And let's not forget, every frame of this show looks like it belongs in a goddamn museum. If you're not watching for the story, at least watch it for the vibes. Finally, we have Dr. Stone, Science Future, or as I call it, Bill Nye the Shonen Anime. Senku and the gang are back and they're cooking up science experiments so advanced, Einstein himself would have thrown his wig. This season promises to dive deeper into the future of civilization and tech, which is ironic because I still can't figure out how to set up my Wi-Fi. It's got everything, action, comedy, and that sweet, sweet nerdy satisfaction of watching someone explain photosynthesis while dodging explosions. If you thought the Stone World was done being awesome, think again. Senku's brain is basically a shonen protagonist's biceps at this point. So there you have it, folks. Winter 2025 is stacked with sequels that'll keep you glued to your screens and possibly destroy your sleep schedule. Whether you're into overpowered protagonists, palace intrigue, messy romances, haunted bathrooms, or science shenanigans, this season has something for everyone. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got an entire year's worth of anime to binge, so I can pretend I have taste. And remember, it's not just anime, it's a way of life. Peace.